Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dee, and in today's tutorial I'll be teaching you how to make this diagonal skirt. It's a granny square diagonal skirt, and before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this tutorial a thumbs up and leave comments below in case you have any questions. I'll be able to help you. With that being said, let's get into the tutorial. So for today's project, you're going to need a 5.5mm hook. You'll need a pair of scissors, you'll need a tape measure, and of course your yarn needle to weave in your ends. And for the yarn, we're going to use Robin. It's 100% acrylic, but I'll be using black and yellow, but I'll be doubling the strands because it's too thin, but any medium weight yarn will do. Yeah, you can use medium weight yarn. So to start our project, you're going to make a circle or a ring. And I'm going to insert my hook and pull the yarn through like so, and I'm going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to make 3 double crochets into the loop. So yarn over and make 3 double crochets. 2 and 3, like so. Then chain 2 and inside the loop make 3 more double crochets. Chain 1 and into the same loop make a double crochet like so, and then you can pull this and you should be having something like that, and then chain 4 and turn your work, and then you're going to make 3 double crochets into this space here, leaving these 3 together. Make 3 double crochets in this space. Chain 1 and make yarn over and make a double crochet into the next space. So chain 2 and make another double crochet into the space here. Then you're going to chain 1 and make yarn over and make, you're going to make 3 double crochets into this loop here, into this space. That's 1, 2 and 3, and then chain up 1, and into the same space you're going to make another double crochet like that, and then you're going to chain 4 and turn your work and make 3 double crochets into the chain 1 space. So you make 3 double crochets, chain 1 and make 3 more double crochets into the next space. So chain 1 and skip the next 3 and make, you're going to skip these 3 double crochets and make 3 double crochets into the chain 1 space here. So yarn over and make 3 double crochets. Like so. Chain 1 and make 3 double crochets here in the next space, skipping these 3 double crochets. Chain 2 and into the same space make 3 more double crochets in the same space. Chain 1 and yarn over, make 3 double crochets into the next space. Oops. Three double crochets, you're going to chain 1 and you're going to yarn over and make 3 double crochets into this space here. So you're just going to skip these 3 double crochets and make 3 double crochets into the space. Make 3 double crochets. Chain 1 and make another double crochet into the same space. You're going to chain 4, 2, 3, 4 and turn your work, and you're going to yarn over and make 3 double crochets into this chain 1 space. So yarn over and make 3 double crochets in this space. You're going to chain 1 and make a double crochet into the next space. I like chaining 1 in between because I don't like having big spaces. So chain 1 and yarn over, make a double crochet into the next chain 1 space. Yeah, I don't like having big spaces between the clutches. So chain 1 and make a double crochet into the middle here. Chain 2 and make another clutch here of 3 double crochets. So we're chaining one from between these clutches until you get to the middle, to the pointy part, that's where you chain 2 in between, but the rest of it we're chaining 1. So chain 1 and make a double crochet into the next chain 1 space. Chain 1, make a double crochet into the next chain 1 space, chain 1 and make another clutch here in the last space. And remember, in the last one here we're chaining 1 and then making another double crochet, the last one here, chain 1, and I'm going to cut my yarn here because I want to change color. I'm going to change to black. Here it is. So you're just going to make a knot. And you're going to turn your work like so, and you're going to start from where you left off by inserting your hook and attaching your new color like so. Chain 1 to secure your yarn. You're going to chain up 4. That's 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you're going to yarn over and make 3 double crochets into this chain 1 space. 1, 2 and 3. Chain 1, yarn over and make 3 double crochets into the next chain 1 space. Chain 1, make 3 double crochets into the next space. So this is what you're going to be doing all the way, and that's how your work should be looking. So it will be increasing this side and this, and then this pointy part will also be increasing. So we'll just have to continue doing the same thing as it increases. I went ahead and made a few rows of each color. I made 4 rows of each color, and I still have this one to complete. These are still 3 rows, and I'm just going to use my 4th row while joining. And so for the measurements, I'm going to use mine as an example. My client's measurements, well, her waist is 35 inches, and what I have made is well, it's around 33. It's around 33 inches. You can see that. So I'm making it to 33 inches because it's going to stretch and get to 35, like so. Yeah, and once you join it, let's say you've joined it and it's 35 inches. Yeah, so that means it's 35 inches here with the stretch. Yeah, I hope the measurements are clear. So now let's get to our next row. Now we're going to attach our work and work through this area, and to do that you're going to take your hook out of your loop and you're going to pass it through the opposite side like so and pull through the loop like that, and then you're going to chain up one and you're going to yarn over and skip these double crochets and work into the next space. So yarn over and make 3 double crochets into the next space. 3, chain 1, make 3 double crochets into the next space. Chain 1, 3 double crochets. Chain 1, 3 double crochets into the next space. Chain 1, 3 double crochets. So continue doing this all the way around, and I'll get you once you reach on this stitch here, and then from here I'll show you what to do next. I'll stitch here, and now what you're going to do is make a slip stitch right here on the opposite side and just pull through like so. Chain 1 and cut your yarn if you're changing color like how I'm doing it. So our chaining is done, and now we're going to attach our new color, which is black. I already made my notes here. So now we're supposed to be turning our work here. So you turn your work and insert your hook. Leave this place the way it is, where we've cut off our yarn from. Just make sure it's tight enough, make sure it's secured, and just leave it, and into the next space, that's where you're going to insert your hook and attach your new color. Chain 4, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and you're going to make 3 double crochets into this space. 1, 2, and 3. Then you're going to chain 1, make 3 double crochets into the next chain 1 space. So you just continue doing what you were doing before. Chain 1, 3 double crochets. So continue with 3 double crochets in each chain 1 space, and chain 1, make 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochets, I'm just completing this row here, making 3 double crochets like so, and now I'm going to slip stitch into this on top of our chain. Like so, chain 1 and turn your work, and well, yarn over and skip these 3 double crochets and make 3 double crochets into the chain 1 space. Chain 1, 3 double crochets into the space, chain 1, make 3 double crochets. So once you get to your last stitch here, don't slip stitch like how we did on our other rows. You will just yarn over and you're going to skip this middle part and go direct into the next space. Yarn over and just go into the next space and make 3 double crochets. Chain 1, 3 double crochets into the next space, chain 1 again, make 3 double crochets into the next chain space, chain 1, make 3 double crochet, chain 1, so you continue doing what we've been doing, 3 double crochets in each space, followed by chain 1, so you're going to continue doing that. I'm now at the end of this row, and what you're going to do next is you're going to yarn over and skip this space and go right into the next one and make a double crochet. Make 3 of them, then you chain 1 and continue like how we've been doing. And that's what you'll be doing every time you get to this point. You skip this area here. I'm making my last row of black because I'm making 4 rows for each color, and then I'll change to yellow again. And okay, so I'm at the end of this row, and so to finish this row you're going to chain 1 and you're going to go into this space and make a slip stitch like so, then chain 1 and cut your yarn. So for those who wants to make the fringe skirt, the skirt I made with fringes, you're going to continue, well, to make this longer you're just going to make more rows like how we've been doing. And for those who wants to make a full skirt like the one I made in Rasta colors, you're going to stop increasing here at the tip. well, if you don't want your skirt to be longer than this, that is. So if you want it longer, you can continue with these rows until it's long enough to where you want it to be. So for me, I'm just going to leave it at this level, and I won't be increasing anymore here. So now we're just going to change our color to yellow. Okay, so now I'm going to attach my new color, and to do that, this time I'm going to do it from this pointed area here where we have been increasing from. So that's where I'm going to attach my color. Attach your new color. I'm going to weave those in later, and chain 3 and yarn over and skip these 3 double crochets and insert your hook in the next space and make 3 double crochets. Chain 1, make 3 double crochets into the next space. Chain 1, 3 double crochets. Chain 1, make 3 more double crochets into the next space. Chain 1. So you just continue doing what we've been doing, and once you get to this space here where we have been skipping, you still do the same. Once you get to this stitch here, you skip and make 3 double crochets into the space across. I have got to the space which we need to skip right here. So you're just going to yarn over and skip this middle part and work into the next space. Yarn over, skip this middle area and make 3 double crochets. And that's what you'll have to do every time you get to this. That's what you'll be doing. You'll be skipping it so that this space can start to decrease a little, because we are going to be making those rows until we get to the end. So continue with the chain 1, 3 double crochets into the next space. Chain 1. So I've worked my way to the pointed part, and like I told you guys, we won't be increasing anymore. So you're not going to chain 1, you're just going to yarn over like this and go into that space where we have been doing 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. So in that very space, and make a double crochet like that. Excuse me. And that's how you're going to leave it like that. So you're going to chain 4 and turn your work, and you're going to yarn over and skip these double crochets, you'll skip this one and this and work a double crochet into the next chain one space. Sorry, we're going to make this end side straight, so you just continue with chain 1, 3 double crochets into the next space, chain 1, 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, chain 1. So just continue like what we've been doing, and don't forget, once you get to this space here, you're going to skip this middle part here and work your way all the way around and make 4 rows of whichever color you're using. And I think I should make another row so I can show you how to end this. Let's work another row and I'll show you how you will have to work how you have to finish this part here. Okay, I'm working on my last stitch here. You're not going to chain anything here, you're just going to yarn over and make a double crochet into this space. You're going to skip these 3 and make a double crochet in here. So yarn over and make a double crochet like that, and then chain up 3 and turn your work. Turn your work and you're going to yarn over and make a double crochet into the next space. So you have to skip this space and work 3 double crochets into the next one. Make 3 double crochet, chain 1. Continue doing what we've been doing all the way, and once you get to this side, you're not going to chain 1. Once you get to this one, you won't chain. After making your 3 double crochets here, go straight into this space and make 1 double crochet. I hope that's clear. So here, chain 1 and just continue making your double crochets all the way around. Don't forget, once you get to this end here, you'll be making only 1 chain at the end, so that this is going to be coming like so, like how the waist is. Yeah, so that's why we're making only 1 at the end of it. So continue with what we've been doing until, actually you're just going to continue until you get to the end. So I'll see you once we're about to finish our project. I made my rows and I'm just going to leave this small split here. It looks like that. So this is what you should have. This should be straight like that. Yeah, so now you're going to weave in your ends, and we'll come back and work on the waistline. So we're going to make a waistband once you have weaved in all your ends. So get your needle and just go ahead and weave in your ends. I like to weave them in back and forth so I know they are secured enough. And then I can cut. So go ahead and weave all your ends in, and we come back to make the waistband. I weaved in all my ends and now everything is looking clean, and now we're going to work on the waistband. So make a knot and attach your color anywhere you want. Chain one to secure it and chain up 3 and yarn over and make a double crochet into that very same space where you attached your yarn from. Chain 1 and you're going to go into the next space and make 2 double crochets. So make 2 double crochets, chain 1, then into the next space make 2 double crochets again, like so, chain 1, into the next space make 2 double crochets, chain 1, into the next space make 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets into the next space, chain 1, make another set of 2 double crochets in the next space, and you should be having something like that. And that's what you'll be doing all the way around on this for this row. Chain 1, continue with that until you get back to where we've started off from. Once you get to the end of the row, chain 1 and attach, rather slip stitch at the top of your chain 3, you know, the chain 3 we started with. And now you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We're now going to do a front and back post double crochet, so yarn over and into the next stitch you pass under it and pull through your yarn and make a double crochet, and you're going to yarn over. This time you're going to pass under it like so, pull through your yarn and make a double crochet. So continue doing this until you get to the end of the row. Working on my last stitch here, and then you're going to slip stitch and chain 1 and cut your yarn, pull tight, and you're going to weave this in later. And you're going to make a chain. I already made mine, long enough to go around your waist, and I use my tapestry needle to weave it through. So this is it, guys. I've attached my chain. I added some little tassels here, and it's looking really beautiful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye.